analogy, they're not afraid to farm that setup for as much as the game will give to them, right? They just want to, whenever that A plus setup appears, they're taking advantage. Just like in a game, you might take advantage of a glitch which causes infinite XP spot to spawn or something like that. I think that's a good analogy.
Yeah, I love that analogy. So Richard used the term farming, which is also a video game lingo, where there are times where there are you can grind certain strategies and they're just super profitable, where it's just so much more experience and so-called loot versus anything else. And you can make just a lot of XP, and it's so effective to just farm these certain areas. And so there are times in the market where a very simple strategy, it just absolutely crushes. And when it's crushing, you want to farm that strategy to the max. And that's exactly what these traders do. They are not afraid to bet big when everything is aligning. When the overall market is bullish, when the breakout sets up perfectly, great consolidation, or great nuances on the chart, they will play that strategy, especially if it's working, and they will bet big and farm that really, really hard. And so even last year, IPOs have still been hot, but last year we had a really bullish market, and we saw the Circle IPO. The Circle IPO opened, massive opening drive, and the stock eventually went to close to $300. So IPOs were insanely hot during that period. And then a couple weeks later, we ended up getting Figma, another super bullish IPO. So the people that crushed Circle, they're like, wow, this market is hot and I need to go really hard. And so then those same traders went super, super hard on Figma. And then the market starts to adapt. You need to adapt with it. But SpaceX was kind of a continuation of that hot IPO trend, where that was essentially the biggest IPO ever. And that opening drive is one of those strategies that really works over different market periods when the market is really, really, really hot. And so that SpaceX is an example of, oh, wait, this is the trader equivalent of farming. Hot IPO, super, super, super liquid, biggest IPO ever. The odds of that opening drive playing out like it tends to do, that was kind of the area that could be taken advantage of for sure. So if I had to summarize a lot of these lessons, trading is a really, really complex video game. And so many of us would be better off if we viewed it that way. And having fun with it and just exploring this worry and seeing all the different ways you can make money. And that's, for the record, why I always loved those Market Wizards book series, is because you learn about traders winning based on intuition, based on quantitative data, based on technical analysis, or even people like Chris Camillo, that's always a part of the conference, who does social arbitrage, a whole class of trading unique to his own now that he kind of pioneered. There's so many ways to beat the game as long as you find what's unique and special for your